Thinking back on my journey as a trader, I believe one of my biggest mistakes was to spread myself way too thin. I was everywhere and nowhere, jumping through strategies, books, and courses, changing my approach again and again, never letting myself master a single one of them. And maybe it's part of the process, or maybe I just had to focus more. It's important to be curious and test different ideas, but equally as important to be objective and try to identify when you are actually the one standing in your own way of progression. It's like you're always starting over and over. And what I know now is that many traders out there are spinning around in circles just like I did. And actually being there in the moment, it's hard to identify that what you're doing is keeping you there, unable to move forward, unable to experience new results. It feels like you are doing new things, learning more, getting wiser, but are you really? That's the question I wish I would have asked myself back then. From the outside, it's easy to see, especially if you've been there in that situation yourself. But the one big mistake I see young traders do over and over is to jump between different strategies. Strategy hopping. They lack focus, and focus is one of the main ingredients of success. And the lack of focusing on one thing until it works is also the reason for failure. We pivot way too quickly, and that makes it impossible to really master something. You need to give yourself time. And as traders, we have to become really good at two things. First one being how we actually trade, the plan. And second, the discipline of executing that plan to the point. Now, the challenge many times is to know what's right. And the fact that there is no right makes it even harder. But if you actually know yourself and understand yourself as a person, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you can choose a model that fits your personality. Some people make good day traders, and some people make good longer-term swing or precision traders. The question is, who are you? And that's the real journey of becoming a trader. So here it is, the power of one. And this applies mostly to day traders like myself. So what you do is this. You choose one market, one session, and one strategy. And then you practice your execution until it's flawless. And I feel that it's very important to understand that you cannot judge a strategy and its results until you actually can perform with it. That means all trades executed exactly according to your plan. No late entries, no missed trades, no missed opportunities, no manual exits because you were afraid or you got emotional, no revenge trading, or no emotional mistakes. And that's what I refer to as a performing trader. A trader who is the master of his own emotions and acts without doubt immediately. And traders, if you nail this part, even if your strategy proves to not have an edge, you have mastered the hardest part of becoming a winning trader, which is your own performance. That is the hardest part of trading. I have found that oftentimes, almost always, you are standing in your own way, even if you can't see it at the time. And even though people in general don't like to take responsibility for their own bad results, doing so creates an opportunity to improve. If it's someone else's fault, well, how can you improve it, right? And on the contrary, if you understand and accept that it's always been and always will be completely up to you, then you can fix it. This level of understanding of yourself and your responsibility and actually ability to take accountability for your own results is really the key to master your own performance as a trader. And I believe that the best way of doing so is to gather experience as much as possible, trading with one strategy, one market, and one session, while documenting your mistakes and observations on a daily basis. And then you make a plan to do better tomorrow, bit by bit, each day. And guys, I would be the first one to tell you, this is not easy. It requires a lot of work and effort, that is true. But did you really think that it would be easy to succeed as a trader, that you could just copy and paste a strategy that you found online or watched in a video without developing yourself and your identity as a trader. Come on guys, you know better. The right strategy or the right tools in the wrong hands won't help much. You need to be complete, both strategy and performance. And sometimes we need that reality check. What have you done the last week to improve your trading? Have you documented your trading activity in detail? Have you corrected your mistakes? Have you been working on yourself every day? This is what it's all about, traders, and it all starts with one strategy, one session, and one market, and a journal. Now, let's get to work.